guys, met these guys in the comedy route, Mombasa, Kampala. We decided to do this thing on our own selves. I want you to hear from them what it's all about and our vision forward. Just a minute of your time.
We met over in Kampala. We had just met in Mombasa, and it was such a great opportunity for us to meet again. And you know, we sat around and we're like, what do we do with ourselves? Why does it that everyone has their own monopoly? You have a monopoly for Uganda. Evans Bukuku is such a big man in Tanzania. Yeah, big, you can see. I'm not meaning, but, you know, big. As you can see, Baggy is already big in Kenya. It shows. You cannot dispute that. And we were like, why don't we begin something for East Africa? And why can't we bring up something like the East African comedy? And we're like, how do we term it? How do we bring it up? We're like those crazy East Africans. And it is such an amazing thing that the first of its kind has been in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania.
But, every now and then, Kibaki will come here. Kikwete will come there, Raila will, vice versa, Museveni. And we are seeing how integrated are we, because we are about, what, 35 million Kenyans, probably the same Uganda, maybe 50 million Tanzanians. If we do integrate this market, then if you look at it from a business base, then we are building our value, because then our audience is bigger. The other thing is we want to see how is it in Tanzania? Can Tanzania learn from Kenya? Can Kenya learn from Tanzania? And can Uganda do the same? We're also talking to Rwanda and Burundi. It took us, I left university in 2002. I'm a fine artist by profession. And it took us 7 years to convince Kenyans that you can do stand-up comedy. While all that was happening, if you go to the rest of the world, theaters like these are full every single day. Now, every day the government says we want to create jobs for the youth. They will come from where? Show me which government is going to employ 200,000 clerks. For who? The truth is there are alternatives that you can use to create jobs. We must venture into IT, sport, and we must venture into entertainment. And comedy is part of entertainment.
Tell me, give me your reflection of tonight's show. What do you think of tonight's show? Did you enjoy yourself?
I did enjoy myself. The show was great. You know, the people came to have fun, and I do believe they did have fun. The audience was so, you know, one thing about a comedian, your presence on stage or your act is determined by the feedback from the audience. And the audience was such a great one. They gave us the laughs, they gave us the encouragement, they cheered us on. Tanzanian crowds are the best.
You haven't seen Dogo Pepe on stage?
Yeah.
What is your impression of him?
Dogo Pepe, is it Dogo Pepe or Dogo Pepe?
Dogo Pepe.
Dogo Pepe. Dogo Pepe, I think he's a great guy. I listen to his stuff.
Mtoto uswazi hataki mambo mengi. Mtoto uswazi ukimpa appointment unataka nini? Saka milinda. Sasa milinda fare inakuwaje? Kinipa buku tu inatosha. Kimpa 10,000 kesho aje. Anawajisia wenzie. Unabali mnakaa kanipa 10,000. Mnyonya damu huyo.
I think he's going to be a very good comedian. You know, for him, he combines, you know, very many characters. He just adds in the physique, not just the stand-up, but he adds in the actions. And now that's where most of the great comedians come from. If you've watched like the greatest comedians, like the Nigerians and probably even the Ugandans, even the Kenyans, the greatest comedians are the ones who add, you know, their actions to their work.
What about the singing style?
Oh yeah, I like ENIKA. She's called ENIKA. ENIKA, I've never seen that style. I've been doing comedy. I've moved around the countries doing comedy. This is the very first time I'm seeing a fusion of comedy and music.
Next time on a date with this Indian guy, he kept on going on about all the things he did in Mumbai. But when the waiter brought our order, it was way too hot for me. All he said was, come on, Bana, my son is taking and he's only 3. I said, no, this is too hot. Just turn around now, cause we're not dating anymore. I should have known, I should have known, I should have known, I should have known. I should have known, I should have known.
And very good, fine comedy. And it's just, fused with her. She's such a beautiful, tall girl. Is she still single? Is she still single?
Yes, she is.
You're asking me about Evans.
These days, be careful. Don't call your wife. Unajua useme Kiswahili, jiko. That's like a cooker. Sounds bad if you translate it to English. Eti, I got myself a cooker. Eti, nimepata jiko. You can't translate sayings. Alright? Eti, yeah, mimi nimepata jiko hapa. She goes, who you calling jiko? Oh, if I'm the jiko, meaning China? I'll guess. I'm like, baby, we microwave.
I want to thank Evans. The time we met with Evans in Kampala when we had come to shoot for Eminem, we just sat down after his show, we sat down and we are like, guys are making money out of us. What happens is these guys just collect us comedians from different countries, they put us in a certain audience. People pay a lot of money and they make money out of us. So we are like, how do we start making money out of ourselves? And we're like, can we do an East African thing? Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, probably at the later stage bring on Rwanda, Burundi, and the rest of their countries. And we were just so surprised in Kampala. Just 2 days later, Evans gives us a call and he's like, guys, I'm organizing one in Tanzania. We're like, Evans, do you have the money? Evans is like, you guys, I just need your support. Just give me advice on how to do it. How can I organize it? So we just sit in emails. We're just communicating by emails. Like, get sponsors, do this, run here. And I think he has done a horse's work. He has done very great work, bringing sponsors on track, and everything was great, very great. This is a very good, groundbreaking, event for East Africa.
Mambo vipi, unakuaje, iko level. Yeah, no, I think this is actually my second time seeing an Evans show. I saw him once this summer. It was a great experience. And I think it was good to see a mix of people from different places. Evans, we have Canon, we have Uganda. The stuff they were talking about at the end about getting a mix with Burundi, Rwanda, I think is good. The diversity in styles, people using body language, people using different accents. It was a really fresh combination. I think beyond that too though, some of the things that were said at the end about what kind of getting more comedy shows like this could do. We just had, I'm from Nigeria and been in the States, and we just had, here I got to Tanzania last Friday, celebrating 50 years of independence. Speaking to people, they talk about lack of jobs, lack of opportunity, and I think what Evans and them were saying at the end about kind of using comedy, using theater, using media like this to create jobs and give people work, give people opportunity is also a really great thing that can be done here. As a graduate student at Yale University, there are many ways in which we can be exposed to these types of forms of media that we haven't been exposed to yet. But I think it starts with things like this. The fact that I was able to be here in Tanzania at this time to observe this, to observe a combination, to observe different comedy medias. And then even taking back videos, samples showing Yale African Students Association, showing the Council of African Studies, showing the theater department. There's definitely a, how do you say, a push or a desire to have such media there. And I think if we do take it there, I think it'll go a long places. Starting at Yale, then it can move to other Ivy League institutions, Harvard, Columbia, Penn, Princeton. Yeah, so the possibilities of connection are definitely there.
Yeah, Evans is funny. Well, I grew up with Evans. He's my older brother, so I'm used to all his jokes. But it's a very different thing standing up on stage in front of a lot of people and making them laugh. I wasn't sure that he'd be able to put it off, but he's done it to another degree. And bringing in other artists from Uganda, from Kenya, it just shows exactly like what you can do and what he's trying to bring to East Africa. So I think that's, I'm really proud of him for doing that. And also proud of little sis as well. She's going from music into comedy as well. So it's quite interesting what's happening over here. And I think it's about time that Tanzania started working for like entertainment sector. And I think the Kenyan guy, I think he hit the nail on the head when he said that we need to invest in entertainment, in sports and IT, and I think that's where a lot of focus needs to be moved onto that. Because there's a lot of jobs there, a lot of opportunities. Like I live in the UK, and I see like the industry is huge, and I think it can be in East Africa as well. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say. Yeah, okay.
Anything that could be added or out of what you said?
No, it was just quite interesting seeing these different styles of comedians you've got. Evans has got a very, he walks around, very comfortable style.
Love Chinese, man. Any Chinese in the house? Oh, there are any kind of Chinese people around. You look so similar. What? Where's Argentina?
You had Uncle Bob. Love his accent. It's hilarious, I love his hand movements, and he's very African. I'm not sure how that comes across, but he's very, very African.
You see, there is a difference between the word poverty and poverty. Poverty is a state when you are poor and you are hopeless. And poverty is a state when you are poor and there is hope and NGO will help you. Me, I grew up in poverty. We were too poor that even the poor people of the village called us poor. That is how poor we were. We were too poor that we even started a time reached and we couldn't pay for anything. We couldn't pay. We had so many debts we couldn't pay for anything. It reached an extent whereby we couldn't even pay attention. We were too poor that one day our dog voluntarily changed ownership. We woke up one morning and it was guarding the neighbor. When my father called it, it backed at him. Thank you so much, Tanzania.
And then you got more of a dynamic style from, I forget his name, the Kenyan person. Yeah. Yes, Baggy. Yeah, very, very dynamic style.
I'll tell you, I've been watching a lady called Christian Amanpour on CNN. Have you seen her? Wow, courageous. I'm in the middle of a street in Afghanistan and 30 people have been shot right here. And this is a bomb that has just exploded. Courageous. Hey, Kenyan reporters, hi. I'm actually in a street next to another street where there's a lot of violence. And it's sounding very, 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 very serious. As you can hear, those bullets are flying, I'm telling you, my brother. Excuse me, come. What's happening on that street? 3 people have been shot dead, guys are running. Now you know that street is very dangerous. 3 people have been shot dead. Jeff Koinange reporting for.
So it's very good to have like a different balance of comedians there. And obviously, Dogo Pepe, nimemsahau.
Gaba ya una 204. Una 4 na 8. Una 8 na 16. Afu unaangalia sasa. Unaema unaweza kumwita mdumu jo. Bwana mimi kama vipi mimi basi msikilize mwenyewe. Unasikilizia yeye sasa. Yanaondoka 14, 16, 17. Sisi vipi unauma? No. Sikilizia. Are you okay? I'm okay. Matokeo yake unaaga unaenda chooni kama unaenda kuangalia pochi vipi salio. Sasa nenda Uswazi. Uswazi ukizama tu kwenye choo popo. Popo choo gani? Hapo choo kimefruit mpaka juu. Pao unafanya timing. Sasa kitu unakiachia hivi. Na kweli sometimes unazoea ile mama
But yeah, like young guy, a lot of energy, does different voices very, very well. So I think it was all good. Really enjoyed it. Yeah.
right? You've seen him if you come to the comedy club. He's been featured in many shows for the Evans Bukuku Comedy Club. He comes all the way from Bagala to Masaki. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Dogo Pepe.
Jina halisi naitwa Abdul Yusufu. Kwa jina la kikazi ya comedy naitwa Dogo Pepe.
Dogo Pepe, unaona show ya leo?
Kiukweli show ya leo ni mzuri sana na inahitaji challenge sana kwa sababu comedy kwanza kumchekesha mtu ni kazi sana. Alafu kiukweli nimeona changamoto nyingi sana wenzetu kutoka Uganda kama Pablo.
But I am so in love with Tanzania. This is my first time in Tanzania. Please clap for me. It is my first time. You see, the time we were coming around, I know something about Tanzanians. Tanzanians are very beautiful people, very humble people, but never ask for directions from a Tanzanian. I met a young boy. We were driving in the evening, and we were coming over to the hotel, and somehow when we reached along the way, we got lost. So I called a very young boy, 7-8 years of age. I called him. I was like, can you direct me where Golden Tulip Hotel is? He looked at me and said, no, I don't know. Yeah, okay, I drove. Hardly had I drove 200 meters ahead, I looked through my windscreen and this young boy, my mirrors, the young boy was calling me like this, was calling me. So I drove backwards, I rewinded is it rewind? Thank you so much. I went backwards, I stopped at the young boy, he had a little other boy beside him. So he said, this one is my friend, he also doesn't know.
Na Domo.
When Barcelona, the mighty Barcelona, beat Man U 3-1 in the Champions League final. I was there, by the way. It was great. Now, in Nigeria, people knew the game ended 9-1. It's because of the commentators. When the first goal went in, it's a very serious goal. Lionel Messi has scored a precision goal. 2 seconds later, the replay came. Chineke is another goal from Lionel Messi. Same position. The goalkeeper got the same direction. Precision goal. Now replays come twice. The third replay, 2 seconds later, abomination now. Abomination now. Lionel Messi from the same position. The goalkeeper got the same direction. Precision goal. It's 3-0 in only 6 seconds. What Barcelona is doing.
Kutoka Kenya. Nimewaona jinsi wanavyofanya na sisi tunavyofanya, kiukweli nimepata changamoto kubwa sana.
Unaonaje mapokeo ya watazamaji wanaohudhuria?
Kiukweli wanapokea vizuri kwa sababu kwa Tanzania hii stand up comedy ni ngeni sana. Lakini tunashukuru Mungu mpaka kwa sasa hivi yani watu wanaipokea vizuri. Na imani miaka inayokuja watu watakuwa wanapenda na watafurahi sana.
Na tutarajie nini mwaka ujao?
Kiukweli watarajie vitu vizuri. Kwa sababu kila show ambayo unaifanya naona bado. Kwa hiyo utajipanga zaidi na zaidi. Najua mwanzo mzuri.
Nipe tazama show yako leo.
Woo! Kwanza nashukuru sana kwa wote mliojitokeza leo and mnasupport and big up. Kuna wengine mmeshindwa kutokea, mambo yanatokeaga, lakini kwa wale ambao mmetokea na wale ambao walikuwa na nia kutokea, shukrani sana. Support ya Tanzania ndicho kinachohitajika. Show ya leo ilikuwa ni ya pekee na tulifanya makusudi. Amini usiamini, sisi hatukuangalia pesa. Na pesa by the way hatujatengeneza. Bali tunajenga msingi. Na kwa wale ambao wanapenda kujenga nyumba, unajua kwamba ukijenga msingi unataka kuacha kujenga hata nyumba. Lakini nakula hela yako kweli. Lakini baada ya pale kisha kuwa imara, unajenga ghorofa za kutosha. Kwa sisi hapa tunashukuru watu support pale kuanzia sponsors na kila mtu kwamba wametufikisha ule uwezo wa kujenga sasa juu ya msingi ambao tumejenga kwa kuleta wasanii kutoka nje, Mkenya na Mganda. Yaani Mdomo Baggy pamoja na Uncle Bob ambao tumekutana nao katika harakati ya kufanya recording. Yaani unajua mtoto anapoanza kutambaa sina kuja kukimbia mwishoni. Sasa kuna mtu amwambia wewe unaanguka tu, anaanguka pana. Hiyo haijengi. Watanzania sasa hivi wakileo tuongee ule ukweli katika harakati ya kujenga. Kama mtu kachemsha, mwambie mchemshe wapi, arekebishe wapi, amefanya vizuri wapi, aendelee wapi. Sio tu jamaa anajifanya mtu wa wapi. Hiyo ni wrong. Na mtu mwenye fikra namna hiyo ni fikra rogu daba. Lakini wenye right number anakupa kabisa na tumpata wengi. Facebook tupo hapa, tuambie ukweli tumechemsha wapi, tumepatia wapi. Tujifunze. Bwana, hii show ya kufungia mwaka ilikuwa ni special show, big show. Na kulikuwa na maswali kwamba nije mwisho au pengine wageni ndio waje mwisho. Lakini nasema kwa sababu hii ni ya kwetu ya nyumbani, wenyeji wacha ndio wawe mwisho. Wana watu ambao tayari wako pale. Vile vile hii inaitwa Evans Bukuku Comedy Club. Kwa hiyo ni bora pengine tuwe mwisho, niwe mwisho kama msanii. Ikanipa changamoto kwa sababu baada ya kusikia wenzangu Uncle Bob kisha baada Baggy nikasema nitafanyaje? Lengo si ushindani per se. Lengo ni wenzangu vile vile wana experience kubwa. Lakini bila kufanya hivyo, huwezi kuonyesha Tanzania kwamba sisi ni hodari kwa kujaribu. Kwa hii hapa tumechukua ushirikiano na hata nilipoongea nao, sikuongea pesa, nimesema bwana njooni Tanzania. Angalieni Tanzania. Tufanye kazi kwa pamoja East Africa. Tusisubiri serikali tuletee, sisi tuletee serikali zetu zote. Hata Warundi, watu wa Rwanda, wa Kongo na wengine wote. Tuwe kitu kimoja, tufanye kazi kwa pamoja. Tusisubiri mtu. Sisi ndio serikali. Sisi tukishajimaharisha, tunaenda sasa kwa serikali kuu na kusema jamani tumefika hapa, tunaomba msaada tufikishe hadi pale. Tuendelee. Kwa wanaosema serikali bana tunasubiri, acheni kusubiri. Haitakuja kwa sababu serikali iko mbele ya kioo chako wewe mwenyewe. Piga hesabu.
Tunatarajia nini kwa mwaka unaofuata?
Nasema mwaka unaofuata jamani ni mambo mazuri zaidi, mambo makubwa zaidi. Sasa hivi ni vigumu kuzungumza kwa sababu tumefanya kazi mwaka mzima. Yaani sponsors nawashukuru sana, lakini kumbuka Vuvuzela Entertainment haiangalii tu hapa kama kuku wa kizungu, inaangalia kama kuku wa kienyeji hivi. Inaangalia kote kote. Lengo iko na maana kwamba tunaangalia pa stand up comedy ya eneo fulani, stand up comedy ya eneo fulani. Tumeshafika mpaka Temeke Mwembeanga, usishangae, hapo kulikuwa hauko siku hiyo. Lakini lengo ni kwamba kufundisha. Kuna wasanii wenzangu kama Dogo Pepe. Alipokuwa kabla na alipo sasa hivi ni tofauti. Amejijenga na amechukua story yeye kama yeye, ametumia sauti yake yeye kama yeye. Lakini amejitahidi sana. Ananimotivate mimi hapa kusema okay, kumbe Tanzania inawezekana. Ni sisi tu kusukumia watu wajaribu bwana, hebu fanya. Kwa hiyo mwaka ujao mambo mazuri zaidi, wasanii jitokezeni. Acheni kusema hakuna hiyo. Ni mwenyewe. Au sio? Njooni tufanye kazi pamoja, ulizeni wasanii wako wapi, tufanye kazi tushirikiane tusonge mbele. Hakuna kusubiri. Treni na sepa hiyo. Tadeki. Ya mwisho, jamani, baada ya kumshukuru Mungu mwaka yeye ndio mweza yote. Nashukuru kwanza familia yangu, nashukuru wife, na support. Nashukuru sana familia nzima ya Vuvuzela Entertainment. Akina Savara, akina Jacob, akina Things, akina DJ Dangerous Day. Yeah? Akina ENIKA, wasanii wote, akina Fali, akina Hebron, akina Dogo Pepe, akina Sudi, ambao bahati mbaya amepata msiba. Mungu amlaze mahali pema peponi. Akina Ray, akina Omari, akina Hebron, wote ambao tuko nao tunashukuru sana. Tumefurahia kuwa nayo. Kwa shukrani sana kwa wote na sponsors. Do not give up on us. We're the next hope. Sisi hapa tunatumia communication kufikisha ujumbe mkali sana ambao wengine wanashindwa kufanya hivyo. Na tutumii nguo mbadala, tutumii nini, tunatumia sisi kama sisi. Tunaongea na wananchi. Tupe nafasi tuwaonyeshe. Asante sana.
Tell me your impression of tonight's show.
Watu walijitokeza vizuri na nilipenda upokeaji, and I was really grateful for the way people appreciated what they saw, and I felt together, and I really want to see much more of what happened, and this is a learning experience for all of us. Even though we did it for a whole year, there's so much more to learn and there's so much more to enjoy. So I really want to say thanks to all the people who have made this happen, because without an audience, we are not a performance. And thank you so much for your support. And really, we want to make this happen and make this nothing funny to say at the moment, but
Freestyle in any way, singing.
freestyle.
It's a singing freestyle.
The microphone is on my face. I'm feeling shy and I can't say that I'm okay. The mic is on my voice. I'm feeling it, and this picture is gonna take it all away. Vuvuzela, taking it all away. Asante. Asante, much love to you too. All right.
Oh yeah. Vile Kendroy. Pamoja Sinza, nimekaa kwenye giza, nikipata moja baridi. Kwenye counter na mcheki, binti moja makini, juu ya stuli ndefu kaketi. Rangi yake ya chocolate, nywele kama Beyonce, midomo kama Angelina Jolie. Bwana, nikamwita mhudumu ampe kinywaji hata anywe na anywe mpaka au. Alivyopewa tu ile ofa, akaonyesha kushtuka, kageuka na kunitazama. Kanipa tabasamu kama vile ana hamu ya kunijua zaidi. Akamka na glasi kuelekea kwangu, nikajua yes, leo nimesebu. Wane mabega mapana, afipsi ya hana, afu uso umejaa madeni. Come on now. Nimekata mtoto si riski, pombe nizokunywa zilikata ghafla. Kama vile katuni, nikatoka baluti, hata bili wala sikulipa. Jamani, nilikata mtoto si riski. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Mdomo Baggy from Nairobi, Kenya. Uncle Bob from Kampala, Uganda. My brothers.